Hi guys. New video today, finally. I mean, it's been like forever. Um, I was talking, I guess it's more of a serious topic again. I mean, I don't even know what kind of videos I even make anymore. They're just random all the time. But, I was talking to a friend today because he's struggling to find a job and it's causing him depression and just, it sucks. And it's like, I get it. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to find a job. And it gets you depressed because it's stressful because you have bills piling up, rent to be paid, etc., etc. And it's like, I get that. I've been stuck in that situation so many times, it's not even funny. But it's like, yes, it sucks. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's stressful. But you can't let it get you down. You can't let it keep you rooted to the spot. You're not going to be able to do anything unless you make it happen yourself. And I guess a topic of this video is creating your own reality. And it's like, okay, I'm taking my glasses off. It just looks like fucking shiny goggles looking at me. But you can create your own reality. You just have to want it enough. Other people don't control your life. Other people don't get to control what you choose to do. You are as much your own self as you are your own reality. You get to choose what happens. Like, yes, in some cases that might not be the choice. Like, some cases you might have to go with something and then just deal with it, but that doesn't mean taking it as it is. You can make it into something better. Like, I watched a video the other day on depression, and it's just like, she's talking about love your depression. Let it you can't control when it happens, but you can control what happens afterwards. And I feel like society has conditioned us so much to think of depression as such a negative thing, but it's like, don't let other people choose how you view something. Like, you can take depression and make it into your own. Choose what happens with it. Like, everybody's gonna struggle with depression throughout their entire lives. Or not their entire lives, but everyone is gonna struggle with their own depression at some point in their life. There we go, that's what I wanted to say. But that doesn't mean it has to be a negative experience. You can make it into something better. You can make it into something your own way, but everybody sees it as such a negative thing, and that brings on the self-prophesizing theory again. You think as something as negative, so it becomes negative, that becomes a reality. And it just, I was going off today, and he was like, oh, you're so thoughtful, you should write a book. And I'm like, that's actually really a good idea, but I have no idea how I'd even start that or where I would even begin. Because my thoughts are always all over the place. I'm always thinking of one topic and then another topic. That's why I stopped making videos for a couple weeks, because when I was talking in my videos, I realized I was just all over the fucking place. My friend's like, you should script something. And I mean, this isn't really scripted, but it's kind of still fresh in my mind. But it's like, you can create your own reality. If you want something bad enough, you can make it. You can make it happen. Like, thoughts create your actions. Actions create your reality. You choose what's going to happen through your actions. And if you view something as negative, that's all you're gonna get is a bad experience because you think it's so stupid or lame or something. That's what it becomes. That's your reality. But if you view it as something positive, it makes that experience so much better. Like, I just recently got a job, and I mean, it's not the greatest job, but the way I see it is I have to go around. I'm working at the store where people can order their food online, and the people that work there go and pick up their orders. And I view it as, it's kind of like a treasure hunt. You have to go and find these items and pick them up. So it's like, that makes it a little more enjoyable. It makes it a little more bearable, I guess, because I view it in a fun way, so it becomes less of a chore and more of a, hey, this isn't so bad. Like, yeah, I'd really rather be doing something else, but a job is a job right now. I wasn't sure if it was recording or not, but a job's a job. And that's what I was telling him. I'm like, you have to create your own reality. You can't just sit there and mope about it and wish these things would happen. If you want something to happen, you have to make it happen for yourself. You choose your own reality. You are as much your own problem as you are the answer to your problems. Like, if you have a problem, you have to look at yourself and wonder what you're doing wrong. Is it your actions? Is it your behavior? Is it the way you talk? Is it something? Just like when people are like in relationships or something, something's going wrong. Sometimes you have to take a step back and look at what you're doing. Could you be causing a problem? Everyone has the answers to their own problems. You just have to look for it enough. And like, my friend was struggling with severe depression this summer, and she honestly felt like the only way out was suicide, and like, thank God she didn't. But it's like, there's always options. You just have to be willing to look for them. You have to be willing to allow them to exist. And I know people might get mad about it, but it's like, when people feel like they have no options left, they're doing that to themselves. Nobody else can offer them no one else can offer them escape but themselves. They make whatever they feel like is reality. That becomes their reality. And I know it's not easy. I used to struggle with depression, not as severely, but when I was a teenager, I was really depressed, and honestly, just sometimes it just felt like there was no way out. Like, I used to talk about suicide once a week at least, because I was just so tired of this shit happening over and over and over again. But the more I think back to it, the more I was causing those problems. I caused the root of those problems because I would do something, because I used to house hop so much when I was younger. I would do something at that house that would cause me to get kicked out or cause me to have to move. But of course, I didn't stop. At the time, I didn't stop and realize that this was my problem. But I was creating those things through my actions, unconsciously or not. And it's the same way when it comes to depression. If somebody feels like they don't have an option, they're only doing that to themselves because they think that they have no options. Therefore, that becomes a reality. And I know it's easier said than done. I could sit here all day and talk about how all this could become reality, but it's not easy. It's not easy to make reality because you're so used to thinking in that certain way. Some people are so used to thinking negatively about the world that that's all it is, that's all their reality is. And some people can come to accept that. And I guess that's fine, but it's like, if you want to accept that your reality is negative, then that's what you can accept. But for the people that don't want to accept that this is all life has to offer them, you can make your own reality come true. You have to make it a reality for yourself. And it's like I got so tired of just house hopping all the time. That's literally all I've been doing since I was like 16 probably. I was in foster care, and then I've just been house hopping since. But now it's like, I'm trying to make my reality become, I'm trying to make my dreams a reality, I guess. And it's like, don't let yourself get cut short because you feel like something's so out of reach. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a vet. But the more I grew up, the more I realized how much more work I had to go into it of becoming a vet. And I just kind of was like, that's impossible. I'm never going to be able to do that. But the second you tell yourself you can't do something, the second you tell yourself that it can never happen, it won't. Because that's the reality that you accepted. Sorry, my phone's dying. You accepted that that'll never happen. So therefore, you make no effort to try to make it happen. Because that's what you think. Your thoughts become your reality. That's why it's so important to wake up in the morning and tell yourself that you can do this. You can get through this day. You can do this. You can do whatever you set your mind to. You literally just have to set your mind to it. That is the whole moral of the story, is that you have to put your mind into doing it. Like, I've already applied for university, and I'm attempting to get into university for the veterinary medicine. But if I can't do that, I have a backup plan. There's always another option. There's always another option. And that is what you need to believe. You need to believe that there's always going to be another option. There's always some way. I always find a way. That's all I've been doing my entire life. If something doesn't work out, I always manage to find some way to make it work. And it's like, it's so important for people to understand this, because you can make your dreams come true if you can believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can do it. You have to believe that it's possible. Nothing is impossible in this lifetime. The only thing that's set in stone is life and death. You live to die, basically. But what you do in between the day you're born and the day you die is completely up to you. You choose what happens in that time. Like, yes, you were basically born to die, but you have years, you have decades to choose what you do between that. You can either choose to sit at your computer desk and waste your life away on video games and shit, or else you can actually go out there and do something with your life. And I'm not saying video games is a bad thing. That's all I do pretty much all day, but I still do work. I still do try. I still do stuff. It's not bad to sit and play video games. And I mean, if you're like a YouTuber and make videos, play video games to make money, that's fine. That is your dream. That is your reality. That's okay. And it's like, but the moment you tell yourself you can't do something, then that's it. That's it. That you can't go any further with that. Just like I told myself when I was a kid, I can't be a vet. That is way too hard. That is so impossible. It's so out of reach. No, it's not. I realized one day, and I was like, you know what? I'm tired of telling myself that I can't do something. I'm going to start telling myself that I can do things, and I'm going to work towards that. Like, I've proved to myself, I've proved to my friends that I'll do these stupid little crafts. Like, I turned a fucking cardboard chair box that I got this chair in into, like, this little cat house for my cat. I can literally do anything I put my mind to as long as I want to do it. And so can you guys. You have to put your mind to it. You have to believe that it is possible. Nothing is impossible unless you set your mind to it. And that is literally it. It's all about thoughts. Everything, every problem, literally just comes from your thoughts. It's all all about how you view things, how you view life, how you view anything. It's thoughts. Thoughts lead to actions, and your actions become reality. Your thoughts are so much powerful than some people tend to realize. And it's like, it's so important. It's so important that you are the key to everything. You are the key to anything you want to accomplish in life. Only as long as you believe you can do it. That is literally the moral of life. You need to believe in yourself enough to be able to do it. And if you can't believe in yourself, believe in someone that does believe in you. If someone says they believe in you, they trust you, they rely on you, they believe that you can do something, use that. If you can't bring yourself to believe in yourself, believe in someone that believes in you. Because you can do anything. You can do anything you set your mind to as long as you believe you can do it. Or as long as someone else believes you can do it. As long as someone believes in you, you're not alone. And I know some people might feel like they are alone, but you're not. There's always going to be someone that believes in you, and you have to believe in that person, or else you're never going to get anywhere. If you just sit there and tell yourself you can't, you're never going to do anything. Those days that you sit there and do nothing, those days you'll never get back. Those are days that are gone. You'll never get those days back. You'll never get that time back. You only have a certain amount of time on this earth. Do what you can with it. And please, just please believe in something. Don't give up. Never give up on life. Never give up on what you can do. Believe in yourself. Believe in your friends. Believe in your family. Believe in anyone. Stop wishing that you can do something and actually do it. Don't sell yourself short for what you can and can't do. You can do anything that you set your mind to as long as you believe in it. You can create your own reality. And you have to. Because once you're lying on your deathbed, you're going to sit there and think, what did I do with my life? Nothing. And you're never going to get that back. You're never going to get another chance. Even if you get reincarnated somewhere down the road, you're never going to remember your past life. That is all I have to say. I hope this video made sense. I really hope it did. I hope I wasn't all over the place. I know I repeated myself a few times, and I do have a bad habit with that. It's just, this was fresh in my mind, and I feel like I needed to make a video about it. But please, please, believe in yourself. There's always an option. Make what you want to happen a reality. Make your dreams happen. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be instant. It's not going to be handed to you on a silver platter. You have to make it happen. You have to do it for yourself. Thank you for listening. I have no idea how long this is because I cannot see a few inches past my face. So I really hope that this can help somebody down the road. Like, I was telling all this to my friend earlier, and he's like, you should write a book. And I was like, that honestly is a great idea. But I have no idea where I would start. So, and then I thought, well, maybe I'll make a quick YouTube video before my phone dies. And if the video cuts off, I'm sorry. But I think I'm going to end it here for now. I really, really hope people see this and listen to it and understand it. Don't see the world for what it is. It's like your life. Don't see your life for what it is. See it for what it could be and make that happen for yourself. Okay, I'm done babbling. I hope this can help someone at some point. Thank you for listening, and I will see you later.